starting from the bottom. Blood on my hands, ain't no dirt on my body. With big body. Block, it'll be a real big problem.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. They work now on 2nd and 9. Throwing, Young. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 2nd down, here's Carr. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. It's a big loss of 5 there on 2nd down to bring up 3rd and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Carr now on 3rd and goal. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. On the return, it's McKenzie. McKenzie returning it. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now a 1st down throw for Young. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
You look at the Saints defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Young on third down. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down, and they calibrate a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Young loses it, and he's going to get this inside the 30.
Watch out now, 52, snap, press. Watch it, 6.
Young on first down. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. From the red zone now, Young. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
52.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now Young. He completes this one to Mingo. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. Looking to throw, Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And not a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Now Carr changing the formation. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Now a play fake. Carr. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Flushed out right. finding Taysom Hill complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 40-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Here's Carr to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now they'll audible to something else. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From midfield, here's Carr. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. And the tight end goes in motion left. Carr going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's got this down to the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
I love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Another run with Sanders. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he will have the first down at about the 21-yard line. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll try to throw now. Young. And Short calls it in. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Sanders is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 56 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Young now. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Final play of the half, Young. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Young. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
You still there?
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
On any running play this called, they're always hoping it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and that will bring up second down. And they're going to speed things up here. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point safely through. And the lead is now 21-14. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? When you go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. Carr, he wants to change up the look here. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they both
I'm getting voted so bad, dude. This is crazy. I got a fucking 6'4" receiver. Didn't even try to jump for the ball, nothing.
And which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down, back to Sanders.
And then I've got Miles Sanders, not even 160 pounds, soaking wet, just bowling through defensive tackles.
Third and short yardage, Young. Buying time to his left. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A good decision in the end. The pull and run gets him 9 yards and a first. The Young keeps it, moving right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs over first down. So this play, until recently, only something you probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still worry about it. When you can pick up big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs.
Here comes Sanders on the toss right, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Another run here with Sanders. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. The Saints on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 95 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Thomas goes in motion left. Carr now on 1st down. Out to his left. That is called in by Michael Thomas. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So a win here in Charlotte would give them the season sweep. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
I gotta take that play out of my playbook, dude. I always do that.
It's exciting for us.
I fucking hit X to fucking give it to the running back, and it's going to the receiver. Killing me, dude.
And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to tackle's made at the Panthers 16. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And his throw is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Steps away to his left. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Carr to throw on second down. Able to hit his target, Claypool.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
That's to his running back, complete. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Here's first and goal. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Now Young on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Carr to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And outbounds right around the 20.
You see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
Here now, 2nd and goal. Carr. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Should I tie it up or go for 2, dog? I'm going for 2. Fuck it.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. Now Carr. Flush to his right. And he's going to get it.
Let's go, baby. Derek Carr, dog, put the team on his back, dog.
Late in the game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
22 meters. Black ultra.
Here's Young. Pass complete. Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Here we go.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Young to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their
That's game.
plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. There he goes left side. Inside the 10. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because
hey, used to have a silver tooth and I was just a pup, yeah. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the pumps. I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. Got a shorty clean the fitness, I'm a diamond and to run it back. Used to have a silver tooth, but I was just a pup. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. I let shorty clean the fitness, I'm a diamond and to run. Hey, is no snitching. I try to keep it silent, but the kids don't listen. Birthday, got another hit, no flinching. And tell them, send a watch that I can fit both wrists. She on the class.